What's up, guys? Pope here, back again for the first episode of Season 3, at least for me, on the V for Vanilla Minecraft server. We just reset the server. The server got reset just a couple months ago, but we had to restart it again soon because, I don't know, the server had some corrupted chunks and just some errors with it that could not be fixed. And so, yep, we ended up getting some new people. We got quite a few people online, a few people I haven't met yet. I just wanted to record a quick intro, and then I'm going to be hopping in a Skype call with them and getting the basic resources gathered together and whatnot. But yeah, this is the first episode of Season 3. We were talking about doing amplified terrain, and I thought we were at first because I spawned way up there on top of that cliff behind my head. Managed to jump down and find my way down without taking any damage, miraculously. But yeah, everyone's already got started. I missed by like half an hour the start of the server, so people got a little half-hour jump on me, so I gotta bust my butt to catch up. Phil back there cooking up some food and just staring at a crafting bench, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Next time we come back to me, I'll probably have diamonds. No, probably not, but I'll have some resources and hopefully find a place to settle down for a little while, at least temporarily. Anyways, I'll come back here in a second. Bye. Alright, guys, I'm back. It's been quite a while since I recorded that little intro bit. I was in a bit of a rush because everybody else had just started about half an hour before me, so I was just I didn't really have time to get recording and everything like that, and because I needed to jump in a call with those guys and stuff like that, and we were just doing a little bullshitting and resource gathering. But yeah, it's been about a little over a week, since I recorded that. I had to work a couple days after that first day. I had to work that same day. I had to work the next couple days, so I didn't really have any time to hop on and do any real recording because I had to get a bunch of stuff ready because I didn't have to, but I took a trip to Milwaukee for riding some BMX, and I can maybe talk a bit about that later, but that's besides the point. But yeah, this is where I decided to set up base over here, right in this little ocean biome. I don't think this ocean biome goes completely out anywhere, because I think I wrote it out that way and stuff like that, and I don't think I think it ends up running into Mesa every which direction. So it's just a small ocean in the middle of Mesa. But yeah, this is where I decided to set up. It started off as a 3x3 pad, and then it expanded to a 5x5 pad, and now it's just weird shaped because I added a couple little farms because I was running out of resources, or food anyways, and then I also needed to plant these so I could get my brewing and stuff going. I bought a blaze rod from somebody, or no, I didn't buy a blaze rod. I did go into the nether to go get a blaze rod. Yeah, I got a brewing stand here. That was really loud. I hope your guys aren't deaf yet. So I think that's blocks. Go blocks down. That's not bad. But yeah, I literally, like, I was gonna record it, but it wasn't really a whole big thing. Like, they'd already had another portal set up at spawn, and I literally walked in the portal. The fortress is right there, or like right inside the portal pretty much, and so I just walked across the pathway. Right when I hopped on, there was a blaze around the corner. Hit him 3 times. He dropped a blaze rod, and I walked back out. I got nether wart from, I don't remember, somebody at spawn. I got nether wart from somebody at spawn, and yeah, I just got 1 piece, and now I duplicated into 2. So now we're gonna. Oh, I think I lost one. Oh, those weren't fully grown. I'm stupid. Yep. I'm just gonna go walk off and kill myself. No. But yeah, I got just these 2 small little farms over here. The pumpkins just because, so I can have some extra pumpkin seeds. But yeah, I got the melon farm going, so I have some melons, so I can do glistering melons for doing health potions. And I also needed melons because I needed food. Like, I was so low on food, I had to resort to mushroom stew because I was getting mushrooms from a dark oak forest or whatever, somewhere that direction maybe. I don't even remember which direction it was. I was sailing around out here and ran into it and gathered up some dark oak and made me some mushroom stew and got some extra mushrooms. But Yeah, this is where I'm set up for now. I think this is where I'm going to stay, except not right here. I'm going to stay way up there. I'm going to go and build up at like 200, like Y200. Because like I noticed that my frames up there are just so much better. I get zero lag up there, and it's nice because I don't have water streams. I don't have mobs. Like I can really control the mobs up there, and I really want to do a lot of redstone intensive stuff and mob intensive stuff, and reducing any lag that I could get from any mob spawning down here, or any running lava sources or water sources or anything. So, the game trying to calculate where it can spawn any mobs and stuff like that. I want to get rid of all of that. So I'm going to go all the way up there so none of the ground down here is loaded. And I got a really cool idea for, it's going to be like a little bit of a city thing going on up there, with like 5 main areas, I think. Yeah, 4 going around the outside with connecting roads, and then 1 major one in the center, which is going to be the mob farm. And so that's what I've been gathering resources for, and resource gathering is coming slow. Like I need a lot more cobble for building that thing. It's going to be, a couple double chests full of cobble. So I'm just going to continue strip mining and stuff like that. I thought about, instead of strip mining down there, just getting a whole bunch of clay. But at the same time, the clay, yeah, I get clay, and it'll look pretty and stuff like that. But I figured I'd build it out of cobble, the mob farm out of cobble, and then I just mask it with, clay or quartz or, whatever block I decide to mask it with. But my problem is like, if you go mine clay, all you're getting is clay. If I go mine cobble, I can run into diamonds or, lapis or gold or iron. So, yeah. And this is my goodies chest. This is what I've gotten so far. I've gotten, oh, yeah, I silk touched that, so I guess I should mention that. Spawn has a Skelly farm right at spawn, and our Skelly XP farm, and then it also has an enchantment table over there. So I enchanted an iron pick and managed to get silk touch, and I managed to get 4 really good chance. I don't remember. I've got like 2 or 3 of these maxed out Fortune 3 picks, and then I just got one that came out this way. Let's see, picks. Yeah, Fortune 3. I got 2 more that I haven't even touched. I got one that came out of efficiency. I'm saving that to add if I get like something else that's just unbreaking or something like that. And then, yeah, I ended up burning through a few picks. You can see diamond picks. These are just from the Skelly farm. I haven't enchanted any bows, I don't think. Yeah, these are all just from the Skelly farm. I was happy. I got an affinity bow from one of those guys. It's like awesome. Don't have to worry about getting an affinity. Made some power rail, because I ended up making a strip mine that goes all the way to spawn down here. And spawn's like 700 blocks away or something like that. I think. I don't even remember anymore. I'm at 994, negative 715, and the spawn is at 500 and negative like 530. So yeah, about 700 blocks. But I think I might cut it here because I don't really have anything else to show you as of right now. Because I would build a base, but I can't really build my base because I need a lot of resources. I need to go I'm going to go into the nether, and I think I'm going to do some strip mining in the nether and get a whole bunch of nether quartz ore. I'm going to break this stuff up, see if I can get close to another level 30 enchant, because I'm going to be flying through picks. I might just do some iron picks or something like that. For doing the nether. It's not quite as fast as just tearing through it with enchanted diamond picks, but we'll see. But my base with the mob farm up here might not be the first thing I build, because I'll just go down here and show you what I got going on down here. But might not be the first thing I build, because I want to not have to worry about enchanting anymore, and so I might build a gold farm again right off the bat, just like I did on the last server reset. But it's just so handy. Oh, that's gonna be so loud. But yeah, there's nothing back here. Just a little area that I was gonna do for like smelting and storage. But yeah, just doing strip mines, and then this is my strip mine that goes all the way to spawn. And it's quite a ways. But yeah, I think I might gather up some more resources and build my my gold farm right off the bat, so I can get just fully enchanted on everything, get me a ton of picks, full, enchanted diamond gear, all that fun jazz, because getting levels is really slow without it. And I'm not one for doing a whole bunch of grinding. If I don't have to grind, I won't. If I can automate it to get it, that's fine with me. And so that's another thing that's going up there, is I will be building dual iron farms up there as well, so that I can get plenty of iron, because I want iron to be another major building block in my city up here. It's going to be a lot of iron, quartz, I think some cyan stained clay. What else was I going to use? Oh, and then smooth stone slabs. But yeah, I'm going to cut it here, and I'll come back to you guys when I have some sort of progress. Maybe I'll get the stuff ready, and I'll for the rest of this episode it'll be breaking the bedrock, to get started for the gold farm. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys here whenever I get something figured out. All right, bye. All right, guys, I'm back. I gathered up the stuff that I need to do to get up on top of the bedrock. I'm going to be using a technique different from what I usually use. Usually I just use the ender pearl trick, get up to Y125 and then ender pearl through the single block. And you take a little damage and stuff like that, but you end up on top of the nether really quick, really easy. Trying the technique that I saw, somebody tried saying that it was patched, but I just hopped into a single player world and I got it to work. But yeah, using mine carts and ladders, I managed to get up on top of the nether as well. And I got me 8 dark oak saplings, some dirt, some bones for bone meal, and so I can punch the hole up on top. But we're also, I'm gonna need flint and steel. Jeez, I always forget which one's which. But we're gonna go grab some obsidian. I want to build an ender portal up there just in case. Because if I run out of bone meal, or I'll have troubles punching a hole through the top with the dark oak trees, I'd like to be able to just create a portal to get my way back down. But first things first, we need to go get this obsidian before we go. Yeah, so like I said before, I just figured I'd tell you a little bit about what happened with me not being able to record for the past week. I went to Milwaukee for a BMX trip up to Ray's Mountain Bike Park, if anybody's ever heard of it. It's a pretty sweet indoor skate park up there in Milwaukee. It's a lot of fun, but oh, no, none of that. It's an indoor skate park, and there's like a big jam / competition thing going on up there. And I feel like there's going to be lava underneath this. We'll find out. Went up there. It was fun. We went up there Friday. We left early Friday, and then the goal was to come back, leave, early Sunday. Oh, of course. There's a bad pool of lava to try to get. I'm going to go find another one. It was fun. We rode, saw some really, really sweet riders. There were some guys pulling some crazy stuff there. But I didn't do a whole lot. It just wasn't really exactly my style of riding. But yeah, we were supposed to leave Sunday, and turns out it started snowing in the middle of the night, Sunday night. And that was the first problem that we had, because one of the guys going drove a tiny little Honda, and that thing had coilovers on, so it was sitting so low that it was pretty much plowing snow as it was trying to get out of town, because Milwaukee had like 8 inches of snow or 10 inches of snow or something like that. So it was a bit of a nightmare, but we managed to get out of there. We can get some here. We managed to get out of there with that going on. But the thing that was so funny about how we got out of there was the guy driving that car. We had another guy following us out of town. And this guy following us out of town was driving like a Volvo or Volkswagen, like the station wagon kind. And he was following us out of town. Following him, and he was following us. We had like a 10-hour drive to get back home. But anytime the guy got stuck, because he got tired of pushing him, getting out of the car and pushing him, once he started getting stuck so much, he just ended up using his bumper and just pushing the car along. It was kind of funny, but it kind of sucks at the same time. It's like, he's just purposely putting damage on his car just so, the other guy can get out of town. But, I mean, hey, I guess it worked. Don't know if he can claim that one on his insurance or not. But, yeah, we got out of town. And so then about 3 hours down the road, the van breaks down. Just lost complete all power to the van while we were in... what town was it? We had stopped it, or it ran out in Camp Douglas, Wisconsin. And the people at the gas station were nice enough that they let us stay there. Well, we were staying in the gas station for a while, and there was just so much of us that there happened to be a hotel attached or next door to the gas station that they rent out, and they let us, just sit in one of the rooms to wait out until we figured out what we were going to do. And turns out we ended up finding a mechanic down the road that was going to work on the vehicle for us right away in the morning, so we ended up renting the hotel room from him anyway, so it wasn't any big deal to them. We weren't wrecking the room for no reason or anything like that. I need to find more. But yeah, they're really helpful, really nice about it. They make homemade pizzas and stuff there, so we had plenty of food and dangerous areas. Plenty of food and whatnot. But yeah, so we managed to get our van fixed. What day was it? It was Monday. We were supposed to be back Sunday afternoon. Van broke down for a full 24 hours. Managed to get it up and running about 1 o'clock in the afternoon Monday. So there were some people that, were still in school and stuff like that. So those people completely missed school. We didn't get back till Monday night at like 11 o'clock at night or something like that. Because about another hour down the road, the van started we stopped at a gas station and got gas. And then about another hour down the road, the van broke down again. And we were all pissed and fed up with it and all this kind of stuff. And turns out what it was is when we stopped to get gas, the gas station, they had just filled up their tanks. So yeah, we ended up pumping in, like, when a gas station's filling up their gas tanks from like a tanker, it ends up kicking up all the sediment and dirt and stuff like that that's sitting down on the bottom of the tank. And so when you pump gas while they're doing that, or just after they get done doing that, you end up pumping that sediment into your car, which was not good at all. So we ended up, the van started stalling out and stuff like that because it was running out of fuel. Or the fuel, it was like really clogged up and dirty from that sediment. We ended up, going over a whole bunch of different things and calling a few different people, and finally got a hold of a guy, and he told us just the best thing that we could do is actually just sit and wait it out, because any additives or anything like that, after that point, wasn't gonna help, the fuel any, since we'd already filled up the tank full. It wouldn't get mixed in the way it should. So yeah, we ended up just sitting there and waiting. Now, about half an hour, we gave it a shot, and we ended up firing up right away and making it back. But yeah, we didn't get back till 11 o'clock at night, and then the whole trip trying to get back, we had to worry about... Oh, come on. We had to worry about the fact that there was... Oh, that would have been bad. The snowstorm happened back here in Nebraska as well. So we had to worry about the fact that once we got back, because we had called somebody that was, neighbors down here of the guy that drove us all. His driveway had a bunch of snow in it, and so one of his neighbors went over there and checked it out for him, and turns out he had the way the guy described it. He said there was a snowdrift in his driveway
3 to 4 Hondas deep. That was a unit of measurement. 3 to 4 Hondas. And his drive is 1.5 miles long, so it ended up being quite a big deal for us. We managed to get a guy out there, and for $100 he plowed it with his truck. Just had a truck with a hydraulic blade on it, and plowed the whole driveway for us. Oh, we got plenty. Mind this one piece, just for shits and giggles. But yeah, he ended up plowing it for us for $100. We got back, and then the other thing we had to deal with is once we got back, everybody's cars were buried, and saw something that I've never seen before. One of the guys, his Honda parked out there, had snow in it, like that had blown from underneath into the engine bay and like through the front of the car, through the vents for the radiator and stuff. Managed to blow. The wind was blowing so hard it blew a bunch of snow in his engine bay. He popped his hood, and you couldn't see the engine. The snow was snow packed all the way up to the roof of the hood. It was completely flat snow, no engine anywhere. And it was the craziest thing. I've never seen anything like that before. But yeah, he managed to get her all cleaned out. We just filled it up or used an air compressor and blew out the whole engine bay and managed to deal with it without any problems. But yeah, that was. And then it was so late at night that we weren't going to dig out all the cars in the middle of the night. So we ended up crashing, and so everybody ended up missing, that was young enough, ended up missing school the next day as well, because we didn't get back. Because we still had once we got there, we still had a 2-hour drive to get back home from that place. And yeah, so we ended up not getting back until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that was something else, because by the time we dug all the snow out and everything, yeah, it just got pretty late in the morning. Didn't get back till late. But yeah, that was my trip to Wisconsin. Got a whole bunch of video and pictures and stuff like that. Goofing around in the hotel room and all that fun jazz. I don't know if I'll post any of those pictures anywhere on my Facebook or anything like that. I probably will at some point, but yeah, I just figured I'd tell you guys about my whole trip to Wisconsin and all the drama that was going on with that. But yeah, let's see if we can get this trick to work up here. So what we need to do is we need to put a rail there, rail here, ladder there. Oh, and we're also on, you need to have one of these 2 wide spots up here, and then you need to be, this all needs to be on that block. It needs to be, if I stood on that block, it needs to be Y125. And so we get all that taken care of. We'll, wow, I'm about out of hunger. Hopefully I get some apples from the trees. We'll throw this on here, and what you do is I'm going to have to do it quick. You get into the minecart, and then get out of the minecart and press and hold forward so that you get onto that ladder and you just climb up through the bedrock. And so, yeah. Let's hope this all works out. I'm a little nervous about this. Well, that didn't work. And I think I'm in a spot where I can't get out. Yeah, that didn't work for me so well. Oh, I think I can get out right here. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll jump back over here. We'll try this all again. I managed to only take half a heart, so wasn't terrible. Alright, let's give this a shot. Nope. Dang it. Oh, this is being a pain in my butt, isn't it? I got it to work first try, or maybe second try. I think I'm just nervous since it actually matters in here. Doing it in a single player creative world. Doesn't really matter so much, but I did go into survival mode to make sure it worked. Yeah, made it. Yes. My problem was I wasn't holding it down holding down forward before I got out of the minecart. But managed to make it work, so yeah, we're up on top of the nether. No ender pearls, so no hunting a million endermen. So I think I'm going to be the first one to get a gold farm going, because endermen take forever to hunt down. Anyways, this is where it's going to go, so we're going to go right here, I think, to build the hole through. See if we can get it into the spot that we want. Got the dirt. Let's get some bone meal going. Get this off my bar. Bone meal down. Alright. Sapling. Come on. I guess it might help if I throw some like torches down or something. Might help it grow easier. Alright. Now we knock out this layer of wood. If you haven't seen this already, you have not been playing much Minecraft. But that guy's definitely below, right? Why is there a giant cavity all the way up here that a gasket's made? Crazy. In my peripheral view, I'm seeing like all sorts of mushrooms up here. But all right, there we go. We got that. Now let's get through this leaves and see if we can get a spot where the wood went down. Oh, there's a spot where the wood went down. Did it go down all the way through? No. Did that go down all the way through? Maybe. No. Oh, we'll find something. If we didn't get a spot that went all the way down through, we'll just do another one. Just got to make sure we get saplings out of these things. Yeah. Oh, well. That went down and we can get out, but it's not down in the spot that I want exactly. I didn't go down far enough anyways. We'll knock some more of these out, see if we punch through anywhere else. Otherwise, if not, we'll just do it again and try to knock a different hole, or a bigger hole through. No. Didn't go all the way through. I'm gonna make sure I get all these taken care of though, so I get the most amount of saplings. I got 5 so far. I'd like to increase the number of saplings that I have. Yeah, there's another one over there. I got 6, 7. Should be able to get 8 out of this one tree. Plus I got, that whole tree to chop down. I'll get some more saplings out of. But yeah, I'll come back to you guys here in a second when I punch a hole all the way through, because it's, well, I guess I'm about done with this, so you guys can stick with me. Alright, let's try to get this again. One more again. Well, if I manage to do that without taking hardly any damage, a heart and a half. Yeah. Ooh, apple. I like apples. Apples are nice when playing hardcore mode. Dang it. Not quite all the way as far as I'd like to go. I don't know what it is, but for some reason swords seem to cut through this stuff a heck of a lot faster. Well, we got another one to punch down next to that other hole. Not far enough. What about this one? You go far enough? Ooh, I think you might have went far enough. No, dang it. Last season when I did this, I broke all the way down multiple times. Or, in my first tree, I think. Let me out of this hole. Yeah, that's it for this one. So, yeah, I'll come back to you once I get a hole all the way through. Alright, guys, I'm back. I got my hole through the bedrock here. Got it almost lined up with I got it lined up with the path here that I came up. See, like here, came up right here, and then I came over and did that whole mining trick right there. So I almost got it lined up with exactly where I want it. Still got to fill in these holes, and I'm gonna get rid of this dirt and stuff and fill it in with something else. But yeah, I ended up turning some of the dark oak into slabs to cover up because some of the spots, there was holes and I had to fill them in. I just filled them in with the extra dirt that I had. But since mobs and stuff like that would have been able to spawn on those, I didn't want that, so I went ahead and put half subs down over top of the whole area because there was like one that came all the way out here, and the rest were kind of right around in this area in the 5x5 area. But I ended up having to make it a 7x7 because there was one that came all the way out here. I think it's like right here. So yeah, I got all those covered up. I got my hole dug through here. I'll have to end up continuing this ladder way up so that I can build my gold farm way up there. Gold farm's probably not going to be as crazy. Last one had like 4 floors on it. I think I might just do this one with 1 floor, at least to start off with, since I don't have that many resources, just so I can at least have it to use, because then I can at least go AFK at it and stuff like that, and get me levels and things like that just to get all my enchanting done right now. And then, once I really need it to get a bunch of gold and a lot of levels, I'll end up, adding like a 2nd or maybe 3rd floor. We'll see how the efficiency is on it with just the 1. But, yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It wasn't anything too really exciting to watch, just me trying to build a hole in the bedrock and whatnot, and showing you what all I had going on for where I was going to be living and whatnot, and my plans. Okay, I need to stop saying whatnot. Wow. But, yeah, this is what we got going on. I did a little talking, telling you about my story, about my trip to Wisconsin, and this next weekend, tomorrow, I've got a concert to go to that I got to go drive 2 hours for, Life in Color. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it. It's the world's largest paint party. And it's like techno and dubstep music and stuff like that. And then the weekend after, I got another BMX road trip going to, it's in Minnesota. It's not Milwaukee. I can't remember where exactly it's at, but we're going to Over the Top Skate Park. And it might be a suburb of Milwaukee. I'm not sure. Why did I say Milwaukee? That's Wisconsin. Minneapolis. That's what I meant. But yeah, we're going to Minnesota. So maybe I'll have some video and pictures and stuff like that for that. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys like, and I hope you guys are excited for Season 3 of this, even though Season 2 was short. We got a bunch of, this is all YouTube people, so none of the people that weren't recording YouTube videos are on the server. I think there's like 13 of us now on here that all record YouTube. We got a couple new people, and we got a couple new people that are going to be joining. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting Season 3. I got a lot of big plans and a lot of big ideas, and so a lot of that stuff's going to be coming up right off the bat, because I'm going to come into this full swing, because, yeah, I got, pretty OP in Season 2 right away, and it was nice being able to not have to worry about a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to try to get caught back up to kind of where I was in Season 2, so I don't have to worry about resources and things like that, health and food and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to end it here, so I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Bye.